Awesome.
Yeah, we're going to record all of this. In fact, we're even probably going to see your little picture up there in the corner. So,
Good.
yeah, there we go. So you're seeing my screen now?
Yes, I am.
Okay, very good. And hopefully we can do this whole screen share and run Camtasia at the same time for the benefit of you and everyone else here in cyberland on the interweb. So
I
here,
take
what,
my video off then.
oh no, you could sit there and watch. We could see the puzzled look on your face as we go through all this,
It'll be
right?
there a lot.
Right. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to post something to our blog, and that post is going to include embedded video and photos. Okay,
Okay.
so this is going to be exciting. So first thing I did is I logged into my blog here. In this case, we're using the Empower Network blog,
Mm-hmm.
and if I and I'm in what's called the advanced mode. Okay,
Right.
which is actually
Right.
the standard mode. This is how it typically looks. There is an easy mode, which if you're a total newbie, then you could start with that. But the commands are basically the same. The only difference is you get a lot more commands in advanced mode, and after like 2 days on easy mode, you're going to be like, screw this, send me into the regular
That's
stuff.
sort
So,
that's sort of where I was.
right.
Okay.
Okay, so what we want to do is we want to do a new post. Now you've got categories here, right? Posts, right? You
Right.
can add new. You can also do the same thing here in this bar right here up top.
Uh-huh.
Posts, right? So new post. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to do a new post, and we're going to bang this out right here, just as I'm doing it. Okay, so it's going to be a brief post because I'm not going to sit here and write a whole bunch. Typically, your post is going to you're going to want it to be about 500 words
Right.
or so or more maybe. So you see down here word count. Okay, so we're
Right.
just going to do a brief post. First thing you do is you put a title. Um, and again, this isn't going to be like a real blog post that I'm really thinking about and saying, oh, this is going to be keyword optimization or anything else like that. So,
Okay.
so here we go. A profound concept. Okay, so now you're going to see I'm going to click into the main body area here, and as soon as I do that, the blog is going to generate a permalink. This permalink right here is actually the address of where this post is going to be published. Okay,
Okay.
so anytime you use this link, that's the page it's going to go to.
And
So,
that's on the Empower Network site.
yeah, this is going to be http://www.powernetwork.com/BSM, which is my username, /blog/a-profound-concept.
So if I did it, everything would be the same except I would put not BSM and what
You
my
wouldn't put anything, you would just log in as you instead of me, and it would be empowernetwork.com/CMT in your case,
okay.
/blog/whatever your title is here with a hyphen between each word.
Okay,
That
great.
is your permalink. Okay. Now
Uh-huh.
at this point, you can always click Save to Save Draft. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That just saves everything you've done so far. So far, all you've done is you've written a title and generated a permalink.
Right.
Fine. Save to draft. Wonderful. So now that is being saved. That's not yet published. Notice the Publish button is here. Okay. There's your Publish button
Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay.
down here. Can you see my pointer when I move my
Yep.
pointer
Yep.
around?
I see it now.
Okay.
Yep.
Very good. Okay, so here we go. A few days ago, I published, I don't need a comma there. You'll be able to see how bad I type. So that's another excuse. Oh, I don't type so good. Okay, great.
That
That
might be
excuse
the
is
only
gone.
thing that I do better than you, John.
All right. I published a video on. Now I'm going to go ahead and start a new paragraph. This is called white space. Okay, so I'm not like running on and on and on and on and on because it's harder to read that way. Okay,
Okay.
people like to see a little bit of white space, just like in a good email, where
Okay.
it's kind of tight and then a space and then it's kind of tight again. So a couple sentences is all you need. Uh, So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, in this case, if I had the intention of optimizing the words, like making sure I had something that was going to be found by Google or in the search engines, this sort of thing, I would put in here into this box the word in question or the keywords in question, and I would get a rating based on different SEO characteristics of the post. Okay, since you're brand new, I'm just going to say don't worry about this at all right now. Okay?
SEO stand for?
SEO, search engine optimization.
Okay.
Okay, so if anybody watching this video right now had a question about whether or not Cheryl was brand new to blogging, she just had to ask what
John.
SEO stands for. Okay, so search engine optimization, meaning that we're optimizing it to be findable. That's all. It's like I'm on Google and I'm looking for the word profound concept, right, or something else, or the words I published a video, right? So if I was looking for I published a video, like I don't know why anybody would search for that. They probably wouldn't. But I would make sure that that exact phrase showed up here in the title and some, a couple of times throughout the text, and it was bold in bold letters, and it was italicized and underlined and all this kind of stuff. But in this case, we're just rocking through a post right here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to link bold statement marketing. Okay, because this is a website that people can go to. So I'm going to press this little link button here. You see the link?
Sure.
See that? All right, so I'm going to press that, and notice it starts with http:// as all clickable links do.
Okay.
Whoops, turn off my all caps, www.boldstatementmarketing.com. So that's the home page over there. We're going to call it Bold Statement Marketing. And we're going to open that in a new window because if somebody clicks on it, I don't want them to lose this page that we're about to publish.
Okay.
That page should still be there, but it should open a new tab or a new window. I'm going to click Add Link, and bam, there's the link. So now that's a clickable link. Okay, describing a concept from my first book, Integrity is Everything. Okay, so that is a title. I'm going to italicize that by either pressing Command-I on a Mac or Control-I on a PC, or I can hit this little italics button here. I can also bold it. I can do both. Okay, the other thing I can do is I can link that to my book on Amazon, which I conveniently pulled up right here. Here's my book on Amazon. How would I do that? I can either copy this entire huge-ass address bar entry right here, this huge URL, or I could just scroll down, in this case with Amazon, where it says share right here. See share?
Okay.
Okay, click share, and here is a permalink. Remember, we already discussed permalinks. So anytime somebody goes to amzn.com/blah, blah, blah, they're going to look at my book. So I highlighted it. I'm going to copy it with Command-C or Control-C, depending on if you're a Mac or PC. And I'm going to close that, and I'm going to go back to my blog, and I'm going to once again highlight this title, and I'm going to click the link button, and I'm going to insert that permalink right here, making sure it starts with http:// once, not twice. Okay, because you notice that URL automatically populated with http://. If I had pasted this link after that, I would have had http:// twice, and it would have been an error. Okay?
You don't need www?
Nope.
Okay.
Open link in a new window. Okay, so now if somebody hovers over that, I'm going to add the link. If somebody hovers over that in the blog post, it's going to say, look at that, Integrity is Everything on Amazon.
Okay.
So it gives them a little idea what where they're about to go.
Right.
Okay. So I call it the Be, Do, Have principle. Now I'm going to change this from just standard paragraph font to a heading. Okay, heading 1 is huge, just like the title. Heading 2 is a little bit smaller. Heading 3 is smaller. Heading 4 is smaller. I'm just going to say heading 2.
Okay.
Great. Does that really matter? No, it's just it just makes it more obvious. Okay. I'm reposting here for your enjoyment. Feel free to leave a comment below if you care to read the full article. You could do so here. Okay, so here again, I'm going to bold it, and then I want to go to that exact article on bold statement marketing, which I've conveniently pulled up in advance. Here it is, 3 magic words that will change your entire experience. Now I'm going to take this entire URL from the address bar, Command copy, go back to my blog, hit the link button, Command paste, make sure there's only one HTTP not 2. Okay, very good. And I will call it 3 magic words. Open in a new window, or if you want them to leave your page and go to that new one, you could just unclick that. Okay, I like to open it in a new window. So we're going to add the link. Okay, so now I've got a title, I've got a permalink, I've got an H2, what's called an H2. Anytime you see heading 2, that's also known as an H2 entry. Okay, I've got some links to outside websites, including Amazon, and 2 links to my website. Okay, the only thing this article doesn't have is a lot of words. It's only 85 words, and it's not keyword rich, and whatever. We're just doing this as an example right now.
Right.
Okay, so now what is this? What is these categories here? Okay, so this is not about Empower Network, so that's let's uncheck that. This one's about motivation and personal development, let's say.
Okay.
Okay, so those are 2 categories. 1 category suffices, sometimes 2, rarely 3. And then tags. What are tags? Tags are going to be things that are looked at by search engine type modalities. Okay, so I'm not a web guy really, so all I know is you pick about 5 tags. So we can call this one profound concept, because that's the title. I like that. It is if somebody is looking for other profound concepts in my tags in my blog, they would find this is one of those profound concepts. I may do more. Okay, so this is a profound concept. What else? And I'm just separating with a comma. You see there, separate tags with commas. It's a profound concept. It's, let's see, it's a free video training.
I don't see where that's showing up, John.
Right here in tags. See where I'm typing down here? Tags.
Oh.
See that? And I'm separating them with commas.
My picture's covering that up.
Okay. What do you mean your picture?
I mean my Skype.
Well, then move your Skype. Or go to full screen. Can you go to full screen on your Skype? By the way, everyone, this is Cheryl's first time using Skype as well. So
screen, I was on full screen.
Okay, good.
Pardon me?
Well, good. You could just probably move your picture out of the way. You could just drag it out of the way or something.
There we go.
Yeah? Okay, very good. All right, so profound concept, free video training, B, do, have. Oh, I should probably quote that. Notice I'm jumping up now into the text. I'm going to quote B, do, have.
Okay.
Okay. And what else? Free video training, be, do, have, and I'll also tag it bold statement marketing because we're talking about an entry on that website.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you see I'm just picking tabs and I'm going to click add once I've got them. So you see these tags just showed up here. There's 4 tags on this blog post here. Profound concept, be, do, have, free video training, and bold statement marketing. Okay, great. So that's where we're at so far. I'm going to save draft, save what I've got so far.
So
okay.
There'll be a lot of stupid questions here, but where do the tags show up?
They show up on the blog itself. So somebody's reading the article, and below the article there's a little widget that just says this article is tagged, here are the tags, okay? And if they click on any of those tags, related posts, let's say I had another post that was related to something I did on bold statement marketing, okay?
Right.
It would find, oh, here's another post with that tag if you're interested in bold statement marketing, right? Same thing with categories, although categories are pretty more broad, right? Oh, you like personal development from John Lavenia? Here's, click on that, and then they'll get other posts that are in the personal development category, okay? And now featured image, you want to set a featured image, which will help you when sharing this. Okay, and you can simply select a file from your computer. So I'm going to go to my desktop, and I know that I've got an image here. In this case, it's a thumbnail that I created. It's a PNG, a portable image. Okay, and so I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to choose that, and it's going to load up. And you can see there's the image that I prepared. It's a BSM Success Series Thumbnail 1.png. In this case, it's 250 by 250 pixels. I designed it to be small. Okay, and I'm going to use as the featured image right here. Use as featured image. Saving, done. Save all changes. Okay, now that image exists in the Empower Network media library now. in my Empower Network media library. So now I'm going to close this, and you'll notice that my featured image is my beautiful smiling face.
Absolutely.
Okay, so now we need to embed a video. So we're going to go over to YouTube. Let's go to YouTube. I'm going to move your picture out of the way now. Okay, so we're going to go to YouTube, and we're going to, let's assume that we need to upload a video, because we've not yet uploaded a video here. Okay. Any video on your hard drive that's compatible with YouTube, and almost everything is. By the way, do you have a YouTube account set up?
No, I don't.
Okay, do you have a Gmail account or Google+?
I have Gmail.
Good. You use your same credentials to log into YouTube.
Okay.
Google, Gmail, YouTube, it's all one deal. Okay, so now in this case you can see I'm already logged in. You see this here, John Lavenia up top?
Right.
Okay, by the way, YouTube just changed their user interface like yesterday, so this is all new to me. So I know if I click here, I get all these different commands, like my video manager. You can see all the videos that I've uploaded, right? Here's all my videos. Okay, great. Now here, right here, upload. There's an upload button, like right up top. Okay, so I don't even need to be in my video manager to do this. I just click upload, and I could choose any file on my hard drive to upload. Okay, select files, and in this case, I've got one right here, who to work with. Okay, or I want to go fast. Which one am I going to do next? 3 magic words I already did. I want to go fast. This is going to be my next success series video, by the way. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that, and it's going to start uploading. Okay, so all you got to do to upload a video into YouTube is have one. Okay, and in this case, I think I shot this one on my iPhone or on an actual camera, and then maybe I did some editing on. I'm running everything just through iMovie. It's very, very easy. I know you're on a PC, so I don't know what you would use to edit video, but you could literally just shoot a video with a portable camera, load it directly onto either your hard drive, or in some cases, cameras load directly to YouTube. This is the command that you want to do, is upload a video. So in this case, it's going to upload this video. It's going to take 12 more minutes to do so, and it's called I Want to Go Fast. I'm going to take that little file type off the end because that's not attractive. Okay, so we're just going to call it I Want to Go Fast. And you can see here where it says Save Changes. Oh, it automatically saved. I didn't even click it. It automatically saved. Okay, so now there's privacy settings, which are public, unlisted, or private. Okay, so public means everybody can find it. Unlisted means only if I give you the link you can find it. And private means nobody can find it except people that are specifically in the group that I say can find it. Okay, so I almost never use private. In fact, I don't think I've ever used private. In this case, it would be public. However, I'm not ready to write the article that goes along with this video, so I'm going to put it as unlisted so nobody can find it right now. This is going to be a ghost video for now. Come Monday or whatever, right now it's Saturday. Come Monday when I decide I'm actually going to go public with this video, I'll just change that to public. Okay? Choose category. People and blogs is typical because it's just me talking. You know, it could be any of these categories. And then description. You're going to start writing the description. Now, food for thought. When I publish this video to my bold statement marketing blog, I'm going to make a page that looks just like this one. And it's going to have a permalink, just like this one. It's going to say boldstatementmarketing.com/I want to go fast or something like that. Okay? Something cool. And here we are. So I'm going to have that here in the first line, of the description. I'm going to have something like this. Copy, and then we're going back here, paste. Okay, so once I start writing that article, I'm going to have a permalink. Remember, the permalink is one of the first things we generate?
Right.
There's the link for the full article. Okay, so anything that you want to link people to, put it in the first line. Let's say that this video was marketing something. Let's say I was talking about the book, Integrity is Everything. Well, then I would put like this Amazon page. Remember this permalink that we generated here?
Right.
Here? Bam.
Yep.
I'd copy that, and that would go in the first line. Get the book at bam. Okay. Why do we put it in the first line? Because that's directly under the video. When people are watching the video, they don't have to scroll down. They can see, if they're watching it on YouTube. Okay, this doesn't mean anything if you're embedding the video, which we're about to do. But if they're watching it on YouTube, they're going to see the description, and there'll be a clickable link in the first line so they can see it. Notice it's clickable because we have what? Right here at the beginning. http://. If you don't start with that, it's not clickable. If you just put www, they can click on it all day long. They're not going anywhere. They'd actually have to copy it and paste it, right? Okay, so you want it to be clickable. Have the http:// in the beginning. Tags, same thing we did before. YouTube recently changed this. You can just separate them with commas. It used to be that you had to use quotes between each tag, which was an enormous pain in the ass. So now, if you're not a typist, like I'm not, right? So now you can just put the tags, okay? So I wanna go fast, because that's the title. And bold statement marketing. And John Lavenia, whoops. See if I can type my name. John Lavenia and Lavenia. That's how most people misspell my name, so I just put that too, in case they're looking for Lavenia instead of Lavenia. Right, let's see, success series. And network marketing, so this is what this video is about. And MLM, why not? And home-based business, and get more done, or get it done. Let's say get it done. Some people search for that. Okay, you can actually SEO your videos too, and you would do it right here. You would do it with the title, the file name, everything. I mean, you can actually SEO everything. Like, let's say that you discovered that 10 million people a month search Google for the phrase "I want to go fast." Great. Well, that's the name of the file. That's the title of the video. That's the URL that you're going to put in here is also going to have the words "I want to go fast" in it. The description is going to have the words "I want to go fast." The tags are going to have the word "I want to go fast." Okay, so you're going to completely optimize that keyword so that it gets pointed to from many different directions. Okay. So now this is going to keep loading. 11 minutes remaining. YouTube's apparently going slow today. By the way, I upload everything in HD as of late. I used to just upload small files, but I'm just loading everything 720 HD these days. I don't know if that matters to you. And then once this is done encoding, YouTube's actually gonna cause it to be viewable in all kinds of different browsers and iPhones and everything else. Okay, once that's done, it's going to give me a link to it. And it's gonna give me 3 choices on what I would like the thumbnail to look like. Okay, so thumbnails are, I'm gonna open another window here, go back to YouTube, and I'm gonna go to my video manager. Remember, we just click on our name up above and we click video manager.
Right.
Okay, these are the thumbnails. You see this one that we just loaded is processing. Okay, that's processing. So here's the one I loaded yesterday. Okay, it's gotten only 3 views so far. I haven't pushed it out yet. So this is the thumbnail, okay? Now, if I click on this, notice what happens. We're going to the video itself, and it's going to start playing. I know we're pulling a lot of bandwidth with all this recording and everything we're doing. Okay, it's going to start playing. Great, I'm going to pause that. Now, you'll notice, if I go down below here, what's that right there in the front, in the first couple of lines? See that?
Oh, yeah.
A clickable link.
Right.
A clickable link. Right. So now I'm going to click share. Watch this. I'm going to take this video. We're going to pretend that this video is the one that we're still loading. Okay, but we're not going to sit here and wait for it to load.
Okay.
We're going to click share. And there's a share link. But we want to click a second thing. We want to click embed. We actually want to put this video inside our blog post. Okay. So I'm going to click embed. And then it's going to ask me, what size do I want it to be? Video size 640 by 360. Okay. And I'm going to, I don't want to show suggested videos when the video finishes. If you do these commands here, that's more, I wouldn't bother with that. Showing suggested videos is one that a lot of people do include, but that winds up taking people into distraction land. Okay, suggested videos, suggested by who? Suggested by Google. Okay, so no, don't show them suggested videos. Just end the video and it's done. Okay, so that's the video size, 640 by 360. And that's a good standard size to use. I'll tell you right now, that won't fit in the Empower Network blog, but that's okay. You'll notice this whole thing is already highlighted. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy it with Control-C, or in the case of a Mac, Command-C. Okay, that's code right here. iframe, see all that? iframe.
Right.
Okay, now I'm going to go back to my post that we're still editing. Okay, notice here is all the stuff. Okay, what I want to do is I want to go one line down from where I want it to be. Here, see, click here, right? So I'm going to put the video right here. I want a box right under the word here.
Right.
Okay, so I got my cursor flashing right there, right? Now you'll notice right here, we got visual and HTML. You see these two tabs up top?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to switch over to HTML. Okay, you got a bunch of code here now, right? So now, and NBSP semicolon, that equals I press the enter button. Okay, that's what that is. All right. So right there, under that, or I can actually highlight right over that, I'm going to paste with Control V or Command V on a Mac, what? The code that's on my clipboard right now. Remember, I copied that code from YouTube. There it is, iframe, ba 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 ba, right? Now, I just happen to know on Empower Network that 580 wide is the designated size. Okay, so 640 by 360 translates into 580 by what? Let me find out, do a little math here. 360 divided by 640 times 580 equals 326. Okay, so I want 326. 580 by 326.
Okay.
That will be the correct aspect ratio, because I made the 580 smaller from 640. I also had to change this other number too. So it's the correct aspect ratio, and it doesn't look all super tall or super short or anything like that. Now when I click back over to visual, we're just going to click here back over to visual.
Right.
What do we see? There it is, right where I wanted it.
Yep.
Okay, let's say I had too much white space here. I could just go ahead and delete those right here.
Okay.
Make it look nice. Okay, I'm going to save draft again, just so I don't lose what I'm doing. Let's do one more thing here. Let's do one more thing. I'm going to put a picture of my book. So I'm going to click this. Oh, that's big. That's big. All right, I want out of there. Too big. Let me move you out of the way here. Close. Close, please. Oh, close right there. Why is it not closing?
I don't know.
I have to click away from it, maybe. Ah, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to put just a small picture of my book. Let's see if we can just make this screen a little bit bigger. Good. Okay. Oh, that just looks bad. It just looks bad. Okay, so we're not going to do that. I'm actually going to find my book. All right, so I'm going to insert. Where should I insert that? I should insert that, let's say, right at the beginning. Let's put a nice picture right at the beginning. So notice I put the cursor right here at the beginning.
Right.
I'm going to click Upload, Insert, and I'm going to select a file from my computer, and I'm going to call it IIE Cover was what I was looking for. Okay, IIE Cover, guest spine, without marks, no marks. IIE Cover PDF. Here we go. Here's a PNG. Let me open this up so you can see. Well, you could choose different kinds of files. Like I'm not going to take this PDF or this PDF. These were masters from when we were publishing the book. I'm just going to take this PNG file. Okay, so I'm going to choose that file because it's a much smaller and compatible file. Okay, so there it is. So let's see here. What do I want to do? Let's just do a medium image. And we're going to insert it into the post. We're not going to use it as the featured image. We're using something else as that. We're going to insert it into the post.
Okay.
Okay. Bam! There it is. And you'll notice that it inserted right there at the beginning.
Nice.
Yeah. And will it look exactly like this when we publish? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. If we don't like it, we can always change it. Okay, so what do we got here? Oh, you know what? I can also make this image clickable, I think. So if I was to highlight this image right here, this command. And by the way, I'll give you a tip here. This is a little bit advanced, okay? But you could actually, if you wanted to title this something, like let's say the keyword that you were going for, like a profound concept, you could actually title this image a profound concept. You can give it a caption that says a profound concept. All right, so all that. And then if you could click advanced settings, you can also change the width so that it fills up the exact size of the page, the writing space of the page, which remember was 580. A simple way to do that would just be to put 100% and then leave the height blank. So it would be 100% wide based on the space that it has. It's a nice little shortcut. But then there would be no words on either side of it. It would just take up the entire writing space. Okay. So anyway, you can do tricks like that, but we don't need to do that. So we're going to cancel out of there. Okay. So we got our post here. I think we're good. We got a video. Whoops. We got a video embedded. If you scroll too quick, everything goes crazy here. We got a video embedded. We got text. We got hyperlinks. We can link this up if we want or not, but we got plenty of links here already. The good thing about linking up pictures is that you can, people tend to click on pictures.
Right.
Why don't we just do that, just for example's sake? Link URL, get my permalink for the book. See what I'm doing? Am I going too fast?
Nope.
I'm just grabbing that book again, put it in there, update, and done. All right, so now we're ready to publish. Okay, what do we press? Publish.
Publish.
Okay.
Cute, John.
That's it. Now let's see what happens. All right, it's done. It's done. Okay. So now we're going to view the post. Right up here, right up top, we can view the post. See that?
Uh-huh.
Let's view that post.
Okay. Wow, that's great.
Okay. The only thing we don't have is a little space. We need a little space around this book. Okay, so notice that's the same thumbnail that we saw earlier on, go back to my video manager, on YouTube. See that? That's the video. 3 magic words.
Yep.
There it is. 3 magic words right there. Embedded, and look, 580 pixels across. And the correct aspect ratio, 326 up and down, or whatever it was. Here are the categories, motivation and personal development. Here are the tags.
Right.
Right? Remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. So the only thing I want to do is I want to fix this book. By the way, let's just test some of these links before I go and do that. Bold statement marketing should open a new window or tab to my homepage. boldstatementmarketing.com. Here it comes. Boom. Let's go back and check this link. Integrity is everything should open Amazon to my book. Bam. There it is.
Nice.
Let's check. Feel free to leave a comment, and if you care to read the full article, you can do so here. This should open the full article called 3 Magic Words. And there it is.
Yes.
Okay, and there's that same video again.
Okay.
Okay, so we're making use of this video. Now, I want to get a little space around this book. Okay,
Right.
So I'm going to click Edit Post. And it's asking me to log in again. Why is it doing that? Remember me. Probably because we've been talking so much and not working. All right.
Okay.
So I'm going to click this. And I'm going to click Advanced Settings. And I'm going to give it a border. I want vertical space. Give me 5 pixels. That's 5 dots on the screen. And horizontal space, give me, I don't know, we'll try 8. See if we like it. Click Update. And see, the Publish button is no longer there. It's now an Update button.
Okay.
You must click it for this to take effect.
That looks better.
Okay, and we're going to view the post. Once it's done, once it's all done updating, you click View Post. And we have proper space. We do. See that? So now the words aren't right on top of the book.
Right.
And I even have, look, I got 5 pixels between the book and the video right there. So that works.
You bet. That's great.
And we're done. So what did we learn today? We learned how to create a blog post, how to publish it, how to get a permalink, how to embed a video, how to upload a video. This one's still uploading. Oh, it's done. It's done. Look at this. And now I could, remember, I can write the whole description that I want here. I can write a whole paragraph. I can do whatever I want with the description, which I'm going to do later. And then, of course, I would want this to be public, not unlisted. Okay, but then I could choose one of these thumbnails. Which of these 3 pictures of me do I think would look best as a thumbnail? It doesn't, you know, it won't make or break the video typically. Although I will say that some people actually put little pictures of like half-naked women in their video just to see if they can get that as the thumbnail. That because YouTube just grabs 3 still shots and says, pick one. Which one do you like the best? And so they like to time it so they make sure that the bikini chick shows up as the thumbnail. But anyway, you can pick one of these and then you just click save and whatever, and it's done.
Okay, great.
Okay, and then of course, if I was to click, see right here, here's the permalink for that video. Your upload is complete. Your video will be live at, all right, click on that. Watch what happens. There's the same page that we saw before when we were looking to get the embed code for the video. Okay, so this is the video called I Want to Go Fast. We click share, we click embed, and there's our size.
Okay.
Or there's our code. Now we could change the size. Remember, it's 640 by 360. Right? But we want 580 by, you could change it here or you could change it later after you paste the code. Doesn't matter. Just make sure 640 is 580 and 360 is 326. Okay. That would be a standard widescreen on an Empower Network blog, and it would look like that.
Right.
Does it play? Let's see. Hooray! Cool. And we're done, Cheryl.
Good. Okay.
Questions?
Pardon me? I do have some questions, but not about this particular thing.
Okay. Well, then we're done with this. The next thing you'd want to do is just share it. You know, like I can Google Plus it here. And check out this video. What just happened? Video. And notice my featured image is right here. Remember we set a featured image? All right. So we're going to share that. And I'll tweet it. I don't think I have to write anything for Twitter. I'm such a non-Twitter person. I don't tweet.
Does it surprise you that I'm a non-Twitter person also?
No, I'm not surprised at all. Okay. And the reason why we don't have a Facebook share button here is because Facebook and Empower Network are not on speaking terms right now. So anyway, and then the other thing you could do is you can send it to social media bar. That, you know what? That's a story for another time. We'll talk about that another time. So any questions about what we've done here before we end this video?
Yes. When you share it, who does it share with?
Anyone in your circles or your Twitter followers.
Got you.
So like on Facebook, if you were to say, I like this, or I'm going to share this on Facebook, it would go to anyone who sees your activity. Okay. Same thing with Google Plus and Twitter, any of these social networks. You know, social media can be a time hog, and it can also be a nice, you know, syndication thing. But go through your 15K formula training, and you're gonna see more about social media syndication in there. And there's a lot that you can do with it. On the main blog site here, you have Google Plus and Twitter, and you used to have Facebook, which hopefully we'll get back at some point. But at this point, we're doing just fine without it. All right, any other questions on that?
No, sure don't.
All right, well then we are all set. Cheryl, I hope you learned a lot, and for our other viewers who are tuning into this, I hope you learned a lot as well, and anything I can do for you, let me know.
That was great, John. Thanks so much.
All right, my pleasure.